making Vickerstown no longer the line's terminus. The railway's official terminus was moved to the west of the island at Tidmouth. Sometime later, the railway's fifth engine, James, rushes through Wellsworth with a runaway train and derails. Thomas acts quickly with the breakdown train and rescues him. His act of bravery proves himself a useful engine, and the Fat Director grants him the branch line to Farquhar. The decision to move Thomas to this line coincided with the branch line extending from Elsbridge to Farquhar earlier that year to serve the quarry. With the branch line now double its length, the coffee pot engines, which were amazingly still in service at this point, couldn't run the whole length, and a bigger engine was needed. James returned from the works later that year following his accident, and the Fat Director gave him a special red paint job. James piloted for a short while at the new Tidmouth station upon his return, but was soon allowed to pull his own trains after proving himself. A year passes, and Tidmouth is still without an official pilot engine. The big engines grow tired of shunting their own trains and eventually go on strike until a new one is brought to do it for them. The Fat Director acts accordingly and brings a small saddle tank to the railway to help out. The engine is named Percy and becomes the railway's sixth engine. On the Mid-Sodor, a series of several accidents results in its second engine, Stanley, being broken up and turned into a stationary pumping engine behind the shed, much to Falcon and Stewart's horror. Henry's steaming problems continue to occur, and the Fat Director grows fed up trying to fix him. He brings in special Welsh coal for him to use, which proves to be successful. However, early in the next year, Henry is assigned to pulling the Flying Kipper, a non-stop fish train to Manchester. Iced-over points cause him to crash into a goods train, damaging him horribly. The Fat Director sends Henry to Crewe to be dealt with, where he is completely rebuilt with a new shape and a larger firebox. He returns to Sodor in the summer with no steaming issues whatsoever, and is a much stronger engine. Meanwhile, on the mainland over in East Anglia, a tram engine called Toby works with his brothers transporting goods along their little line, the Wisbeach and Upwell Tramway. Toby works on his own sect of the line with his coach, Henrietta.